Push, do you want to switch this off?
I'm going to now.
So, Vayuji Khalsa, Vayuji Fateh. So I thought today maybe what we look at is, so we all go through stress in different parts in our life, right? So we go through stressful situation at work, we go through stressful situation at home, health, um, different environments. We can't avoid it. Yeah, we call it stress now, but back in the day they used to call it dukkha. That's what Buddha said. Life is dukkha, right? Life is stressful. Okay, so he gave a method or there was a method that's been taken from that part of the world that is how to deal with stress. And then the question was, well, all right, first, how do we get stressed? What part triggers that bit? And what does it do to us? Yeah. So stress basically is when there is a demand on you, whether it's someone else, whether it's a condition, whether it's a report, whether it's a performance criteria, whether it's from other people, but it's a demand on you. There's a demand. And because you feel under pressure from this demand, it kicks off within us a system, we can call it the flight fight response system, which then changes many things in our body so we can meet the demand. Yeah. So it's like a natural thing. We can test the understanding of what I'm going to speak about in a very simple way. Arm's length, like say a glass of water, for argument's sake. And just hold it there, and you will find that you hold it there for a while and you're able to do that. Then you feel too much. And all you're doing is just holding a glass of water. Stress has the same problem. When you're holding the same thing for a long time, it leaves an imprint in the body and the body reacts to it. And then gets into this alarm state. This alarm state will make you feel unwell. So that's the impact of stress upon us. Now the question arises, well, okay, what do we do about this? Well, meditation will work, so that's just put that aside. But let's look at the cause. We can't, when we're in a stressful space, we can't just sit there and say, oh, well, I need to meditate now to become de-stressed before I get back into the meeting. No. So we begin to recognize, all right, what is it that triggers us? What is it that triggers us? And we begin to recognize that we carry, and we begin to recognize that we carry with us an image of ourselves. And that image that we carry with ourselves could be in an environment, as a parent, as a child. There are these images that we carry of ourselves. Those images that we carry of ourselves, whenever they are threatened in any way, we automatically go into this flight-fight response system. These images that we carry, we become so attached to the image of what we carry, of what we image, that while you have an image, you are not the image. In other words, if I was to say to you, okay, come on, let's get angry, you will find that it's very difficult to get angry. Well, you've pinched that self-image. You have poked it. If we begin to realize how our self-image can be poked, we begin to recognize first, catch it before it happens. Catch it before it happens. That's the wisest thing. But to get there, we have to first realize what is happening. So recognizing that, hey, okay, have I got this self-image? And you'll find, yes, you have. Doesn't matter where you are. You take with you an image of you, not who you are. Just an image you want to present to the world of who you are. So if someone asks you, how are you feeling? the image you want to present is I'm okay. But very rarely will we say, well, actually, no, mate, I'm shattered. Yeah, we don't, because we don't wish that our image of being whatever we think we are, strong, whatever, however we want to present ourselves, is worth defending. Now, in some cases, of course, it's worth defending. It's the image that gets poked. Once we realize that this image can also change, this image can also be, yes, you've poked it, but I don't need to react to it. I begin to become a more responsive. So, with stress, with any, actually, it's not just stress, there are 5 afflictions that a human mind has, which will create the same stress reaction, right? Just call it dukkha. One is trying to go for something that you haven't got. So you're craving for a chocolate. It'll create a stressful reaction in you. Yeah. Craving anything. Craving affection, craving food, craving anything. It doesn't really matter. As long as it's craving, it's going to give you the stress reaction. The other one is anger. Anger will do the same thing. So that creates the same physiological changes, neurological changes. The only difference is the emotion, right? But actually, the changes in your body are the same. So we've got craving, we've got the other is chasing sensory gratification, lust, lusting after something, obsessing over it. So lusting, almost going into greed, obsession. All of those are categorized as stress inducing. When you have enough, but you want more, creating a situation that doesn't need to be created, stressful. There's greed, infatuation, and we've got lust. Lust, which is gratification. Gratification could be sensory, etc. And the last one is attachment. The attachment. All those things you're attached to, whatever it is, including the mask you have and I have. The moment we feel that that's under any threat, people around us, situations around us, job, anything like that, it kicks off the same reaction. So, recognizing where the mind is, this is why in the East, and in fact, most wise traditions say, desire is the root of our pain because we want things to be different rather than looking at things the way they are and understanding that everything changes, recognizing that and allowing ourselves to go through it rather than running away every time. So, knowing the triggers of stress is one part. Knowing the damage it does to you is your motivation. If you don't smoke, then you shouldn't be getting stressed because being stressed is more harmful than having a cigarette. Because this stuff just keeps going on and on and on and on. At least with nicotine, it'll wear off. So it's important to realize that, hey, I don't want to do this to my body. That's your motivation. That's where your motivation comes from. Understanding the mechanism allows you to regulate things. And meditation is to undo all that has been done. So if anything's been done during the day, how do you undo it? That's the meditation at the end. If you include the meditation at the start, then you go in the world with this space of the little difference between you and your mind, able to navigate through. Hence, having meditation in the morning, in the evening becomes an essential quality of how to have a life where you are not as um, stressfully damaged in psychological ways or in physical ways, simply by adopting a couple of things. Okay, let's go for a bit of meditation now. So, as usual, so there are little protocols that we go through, and we always begin with our posture. So if you're sitting, you sit in a comfortable posture, your eyes are, and if you pull your chin in slightly, you will notice the back of the neck stretches. Okay, making sure that the shoulders are not hunched. And if you draw breath in, and on your next breath in, just becoming aware of your body as a whole. And in doing so, notice your posture. Allow it to settle down. If you need to change it, change it. Next breath in, bringing your focus now to the body as a whole. And in doing so, see if there's anything that's dominant. So, what's drawing your attention in the body? Is there some help you do this if you remember or imagine a hula hoop above your head? As this hoop comes down, scans your body, and what you're looking for is anything that's dominant. And if it is, no judgment, no commentary, just locate. Is it my ribs? Is it my back? So it could be things like tightness, pain. Next breath in. Once again, just scanning the top of the head all the way to the bottom. Notice if there's anything dominant. And then moving your focus to the seat you're on. And allow your body to be truly held by whatever you're sitting on. So you can allow yourself to soften a bit. Embedded in the here and now. Can't go back, can't go forward. Simply here. Notice there are sensations where the body makes contact with your seat. From those sensations, move your focus up so you become aware of your hips. From your hips, allow your focus to move down your thighs. Scanning once again, and from your knees, moving your focus down towards your ankles. From your ankles, move your focus to your feet. And then gently moving your focus to the soles of your feet. Back to the seat you're on. And once again, notice how well you're held in place. Notice the back is straight and upright. Shoulders, arms, and hands are comfortable. As you breathe in, bring your focus gently up from your lower back, up towards your middle back. From your middle back, you move up towards your shoulder blades. And then notice your shoulders. Next breath out, moving your focus from your shoulders towards your elbows. Scanning the top arm, the biceps, the triceps, all the way down to your elbow. And then moving from your elbow towards your wrists, again scanning the forearm, the underarm, to your palms. And then from our palm, we move our focus to our fingers. And then as you breathe in, bringing your focus towards your eyes, notice the darkness. Recognizing awareness is always there, eternal. As you breathe out, you allow your eyes to soften. Next breath in, bringing your focus towards your mouth. On the roof of your mouth. Notice the inside cheeks. And then moving your focus to your tongue. Allow your tongue to soften. Allow your jaw to soften. And then as you breathe out, allow your face to relax and soften. Next breath in, once again, bringing awareness to your whole body as best as you can. Just taking a note, a check-in. What's going on with my physical body? On your next breath in, you bring your focus now to your inner space, deliberately moving your focus within. This is how you feel, and this is your thoughts. So bring your focus first to your mental space. Do you feel alert at this moment, or do you feel drowsy? Does your mind, your mental space feel clear or foggy? And then gently bringing your focus towards your chest. Holding it at your chest. Notice how the chest moves up as the breath comes in, and the chest, as it relaxes, the breath goes out. Synchronizing the movement of your chest with your breath. Your focus at the center of your chest. Next breath in, holding your awareness as best as you can. As you hold your awareness in the center, Begin to notice how you're actually feeling. Right this moment, do you feel settled or do you feel unsettled? Right this moment, does it feel calm or does it feel agitated? On your next breath out, opening your awareness to all the sound you. Simply listening, not looking for anything, allowing any sound, any noise to come to you. Any sound, any noise to come to you. When you're ready, bringing your focus just beneath your nose, sitting with your breath. Deliberately watching the in-breath as it comes in, watching the out-breath as it goes out. Allowing the breath to breathe by itself. If you find your focus has drifted, you've started thinking of something, or my voice has disturbed you, notice the distraction, come back to your breath. Breathing in, you know you're breathing in. Breathing out, you know you're breathing out. Stay with your breath. Stay with your breath. Notice the in-breath has a start and an end. There's a start and an end. The out-breath has a start and an end. From your next breath out, begin to follow the out-breath all the way till the end, allowing it to finish naturally. See if you can notice exactly when it finishes. Following your out-breath all the way till the end. Follow your breath all the way till the end. Finishes. Notice how you're breathing now. Does the breath feel soft, subtle, or hard and harsh? Does the breath feel fast or does it feel slow? And now, as best as you can, bringing your focus to the sound of your breath. Listening to the in-breath, listening to the out-breath. As best as you can. On your next breath out, once again, gently opening your awareness to all the sounds around you, including the sound of your breath. Once again, gently opening your awareness to all the sounds around you, including the sound of your breath. And we're going to use the sound of the bell to see if we can shift our focus into the silence at the end. Just follow the sound as best as you can. sitting with your breath in silence. Taking a moment to acknowledge your experience. If it feels calm, focus on the calmness. If it feels still, focus on the stillness. On your next breath out, expanding your awareness to include your whole body once again. Notice how the body feels. Anything dominant? Bringing your focus to the chair, the seat you're on. Notice still held in place. Sensations where your body makes contact with your seat. And using those senses like a. And as you breathe out, bringing this focus down your thighs towards your knees, gently becoming aware of the body. From your knees, you move down towards your ankles, scanning the back of your legs. Take your time, moving to your feet, and then holding your focus at the soles of your feet for a short time. Bringing your focus back to the chair, the seat you're on. Notice the back is straight and upright. Shoulders, arms, hands are comfortable. Now, as the breath comes in, you can sense your body. As the breath goes out, you can sense your body. Breathing in, you can sense your body. Breathing out, you can sense your body. Opening your eyes. Before the bell, just the intention to smile.